Oh my god.
Hello, everybody. Still processing. Our stream will start pretty soon. Oh, okay, I see. My mic was muted this whole time. I'm a dumbass.
Warning, a new special event has been reported. Warning, a new special event has been reported.
Hello everybody, just to do a quick update for you here before our program. We do have a significant special weather statement here. The reason I call this significant is because we have brief cold air funnels expected early this evening for the Dakota and Dixon area, along with several other areas in South Dakota and possible areas in Iowa. This is for isolated to scattered showers forming due to updrafts, which are forming along subtle boundaries situated across most of the region and may produce brief funnel clouds. And any of these funnel clouds that develop are expected to be weak and not touch the ground. However, if one reaches halfway down the ground and starts touching the ground, or if you feel your safety is threatened, please seek shelter and please report this to the National Weather Service in Omaha, Nebraska. That would be the OAX, Omaha Valley, Nebraska. But currently, right now, we are seeing scattered showers and thunderstorms in central Nebraska and northern Nebraska. Currently, nothing to have too much of an effect right now. We'll see you later at the program, and we will do some weather updates after the program is done. Back to your 24/7 weather. I will see you at the program. Alright, here everybody. So we're going to do another quick update for you here on the radar. We do need to talk about something. If you've been watching here for a while, you notice a special weather statement. So currently here, this special weather statement is only in effect for two counties here in Nebraska, Dixon and Dakota. So what we're actually going to do here is I'm actually going to show you. So these are for a brief cold air funnels expected through the early evening, isolated to scattered showers forming due to updrafts that are forming along subtle boundaries situated across most of the region. These may produce brief funnel clouds, and any funnel cloud that develops are expected to be weak and not touch the ground. But however, if you feel your safety is threatened, or the tornado at least gets halfway down or touches to the ground, you need to take shelter, and please, we urge you to report that to the National Weather Service Omaha Valley office, OAX. That would be the one closest to Omaha right here. You can go ahead, you can search them up, how to call them today. So far on satellite radar here, or just on your radar, this is what we're seeing here from the local Hastings National Weather Service office radar. So it does look like some showers and thunderstorms are going to be forming. These can go up into those special weather statement issued counties. I don't know if that's going to be issued for more counties. We'll find out about that later. But currently, we are also in a dense fog advisory. You can see that for most of the state, just that very light shaded gray. You can barely notice it with the gray background of the radar. That is for Lancaster, so we will be seeing that here for a few more hours here, maybe a few more minutes here. So the current time is 10:14. The program will start at 10:30. So we'll be on 24/7 weather until then. Then we'll go ahead and switch over to the stream starting soon, right before it starts. Currently, though, we are just seeing showers and thunderstorms. We will keep an eye, especially over the Sioux City area where that special weather statement is. Again, if you see anything up there, you are urged to call the National Weather Service in Omaha Valley because they are the people that issue warnings for that said area. Now, with that being said, we do have again, not a very big chance. It's going to be very weak funnel clouds, so I do not expect those to touch the ground. But if any of them do, even for a bit, call the National Weather Service. That needs to be a tornado warning. And we will keep you posted on that. If there is any strong rotations on any of them storms up there as well, that will also be issued as a tornado warning. So we will keep you posted on what's going to happen up there. But don't expect anything too much. You will get, if it's really that bad, there will be tornado warnings and maybe even a tornado watch issued if it gets that bad. But otherwise, yes. In the case that there is a tornado in those areas today, you are urged to call the National Weather Service, just because it's not only for your safety and the other people's safety right now. Either the National Weather Service or your local emergency management office, even calling 911 and reporting a tornado, that would be very good, because they can then report that to the police that reported to the emergency management, and then they get it to the National Weather Service. So even that would be a lot better. But yes, so that is for, people's safety in your city. If you'd rather your city didn't get hit without people knowing, you might as well have them know at least. But otherwise, that's all I have for the current update. We'll go ahead and switch you back to 24/7 weather, 10:17 a.m. And the stream for the required weekly test does start at 10:30. So we'll see you here in just a bit, about 20 minutes from now. 22 minutes from now. But otherwise, yes, this is the 24/7 weather you will see when I make my departure to Indiana. That is only going to be for 3 days, though. So stay tuned on that. And no, I'm not going to. We're not saying the departure time. I guess I've already given away what city I'll be in, but I'm not giving away the address or the departure time. for obvious reasons. If you don't know what those obvious reasons are, I think you need some help. But yeah. So yes, all I will say is this will be deployed right before I leave. But again, we're not saying the departure time, not saying the address for clearly obvious reasons. If you don't know those obvious reasons, please just no, just stop it. But yeah. I'll see you at 10:30. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the required weekly test stream here. I have a special guest here. I'll turn on my desktop audio. Special guest, Ontario WX here. I don't know if you can hear him. Yeah, they can hear you. Okay, let me switch. Where's Discord? There we go. Could I full screen this? There we go. That's a lot better. So I'm actually going to switch you over here. This is kind of reversed on that screen, but this is Ontario WX's view on Discord. So when I don't know why Discord is spazzing out, but Discord is spazzing out. But like, look, you can't see it on your screen, but on my screen it's like flickering. Anyway, but so how we're gonna do this is at the time of the required weekly test, I will switch it to his feed and we'll watch what he has to have. But now that I'm on my camera stream, this is what you'll be seeing when it's 11:17 and we're doing my test. You're not gonna see this, but I have a tripod over there, which actually I'm gonna go ahead and set up now. I already have my camera pre-fitted, so let me switch this to the TV so I can hear everybody. Oh my god. Yeah, that's going to echo just a bit. It's not going to be like that forever. But move this over here. Okay, that's how we're doing that. Don't unplug. There. So now we can just slide that into there. Oh, well, if the switch would, there we go. And now it's reversed on Jake's screen, but this should be the view you're going to get. Jake, do you think this is safe? Oh shit. Oh, I gotta switch back to the mic, to the headphones. What'd you say? Not mounted to the wall. I can just, hold on. I can go over to it. It's just sitting on top of the power cord very awkwardly. I mean, yeah. I don't know. Come on. Let's go ahead and do a test of that. So this is
partly cloudy until midnight, then mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms.
This is max volume.
Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 40%.
Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere.
Partly sunny.
Unless it itself knocks itself down from its own waves. I don't know.
Highs in the upper 80s.
I'm going to turn that down.
Chance of rain 40%. At 10 a.m. in late.
What? Oh yeah. I don't know. Let's test it. Yeah, I don't think so. Because you're still on the lav mic. At the time of the test, I'm going to switch over to the webcam's mic because it's the closest and you should be able to hear him. What? Okay. Yeah, you better set up. Here, hold on. I'm gonna put my view on you. There. Can I do that? Well, I mean, you're kind of full screen, but nobody's really gonna be like full screen viewing you. They're gonna be seeing all of us, both of us. Like, yeah, I'll just switch back to mine. So 1035 on the rate. Excuse me. Why is the ER50 saying 1033? Motherfucker. God. 2 minutes off! Why? Oh boy. Yeah, real time is 10:35, 30 seconds. All right. So the real time is 10:35. WRN20 says 10:35, and the ER50 is on 10:34. Oh my God. Yeah, the screen on my TV is spazzing out, but you should be. I don't know. Hold on, I'm gonna show you here. I'm going to switch my. I'm just gonna move my camera over here, just so you can see the TV. Now, turn on your camera and then turn it back off. Can you see that? It's spazzing on your mic. What? Alright. But like here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Turn on your camera and turn it back off. But it's not happening on stream, so we're good. I guess. Hold on, I gotta set up my camera again. Put that right there. Hold on, can I tilt it up like that? I can! Ho ho! Ho ho! What is that? Hold on, that is the weirdest NOAA Weather Radio logo I've ever seen. No. What is that? Oh no! So we're gonna worry about. Oh. Yeah, I don't think you can resell that now. Oh shit. I mean, I guess you could. Is there replacement antennas for those, or you just gotta buy the whole new thing? Yeah, where'd you get that one? Did you get that one off of eBay? Oh. Still have that special weather statement in effect for Dixon, Dakota. Oh, no wonder it's going for another 9 hours. Okay. Jeez. I mean, we had one of those special weather statements for funnel clouds once. We had like 3 times it happened once, I think. So if you're wondering how I'm using the camera, I had to dig through last night. I found one of my USB extensions, and so I have the power cord to that plugged into my keyboard, and now it's just hanging out like halfway to the camera, and then the camera's USB is right there. So it's if I make one wrong move, I unplug the camera and fuck it all up. But so Jesus, hope I don't do that. But yeah, so chat, at the beginning, what you saw, I did a test run of our 24/7 weather. Now we have our Ethernet back set up. So, and now since we've actually ended the last stream that I said I connected to Ethernet, when the connection was very, very, very crappy, the connection has then stabilized after the stream. So now we're staying anywhere between 98,000 to 10,000 something, even 11,000 kilobytes per second on the stream. So we should stay nice, and that does prove our beneficial matters here. So we will be able to, hopefully, depending on how the internet is that day, on our departure to Indiana, hopefully this stream will stay nice and good for the 3 days. And that will be the 24/7 stream. Now, Jake, I do want to. I am probably on my. What? Oh, well, I'm gonna tell this to the stream, just so they know as well. On my departure to Indiana, on the way there, I will make a DXing video of WXM20, and depending on the cities we go through then, I'll do DXing videos. I'll do a clip each time we get through a city, see what National Weather Service office we have there, and when I get to Indianapolis, I'll tune to the weather video there and I'll make a clip on that. I'll tell Jake that here in a minute. Just still got some showers and thunderstorms in the area. Oh, did our dense fog advisory expire? It did expire. Okay. So if you did see, we also did have a required monthly test on the 24/7 weather just a bit ago, chat. So for the person who commented that, so it's going to be his test is first, which his test happens here at noon Eastern Daylight Time. That's 11 o'clock Central Time. So that's going to be here in approximately around 19 minutes. And so currently we are just waiting, and his test will go off. Then my test will go off at 11:17. So that'll be 12:17 Eastern Daylight Time. To answer your question, chat. Got a storm report near Norton. Or maybe that's just a storm track. Yep, that's a storm track. I'm going to go ahead and switch over here. We're going to go ahead and cover that just really quickly. Oh, God. My chair is so far out. Go ahead and do a transition over here. We'll do a... yeah, my camera is going to show the radios in the corner right now because... yeah. So down here in Norton, just on the Nebraska-Kansas line, we are seeing some storm tracks, so we will keep an eye on that. So far, just showers and thunderstorms. Are going to expect some afternoon showers here in the Lancaster County area here in a bit. But currently, I'm just going to switch you back to the camera frame because we have nothing that serious to talk about today. Our severe weather threat is not even in the area today. So, I think in a few days it might be. Not within the 3-day outlook, though, I don't think. Right? Yeah, day one. Day one does have it in very southwestern Nebraska. Tomorrow, nothing. Maybe some scattered showers and thunderstorms, and nothing severe. Nothing on day 3, so we'll have to keep you posted on day 4 and 5. Oh my God. I'm tired. I'm tired, Chad. Who? I will be right back, Chad. I'm gonna go do the laundry here. I'll keep my mic on. Hold on. Jake, if you can hear me, I'm doing the laundry. I can't hear you. Just to let you know. I know you can't hear me either, so... Ew, what is that? Oh, that's just another shirt inside of a shirt. I thought that was black mold. Scared me. I thought one of my shirts was moldy. They looked like black mold for a minute. Nope, it's just a shirt inside of a shirt. Do I still have that coupon? I do. Maybe I should use that today. Walk myself down to Taco Bell. I need to use that coupon. It's been sitting there. Oh, my monitor mount is being weird. What? Okay, that works. Ooh. Chat, I want you to rate in the comments how much better do you think this weather alert bar is compared to the other one? Because guess what? This one's automatic. I don't have to put the alerts on the screen anymore. Not manually, at least. They're still up there, but the special weather statement I did have to issue manually just because this thing didn't pick it up. But yeah, so. And yes, I can issue manual alerts on this. So if I wanted to, just to show you here, I'll issue a test alert, which I can do. I can say I'll put in test alert issued by ABWX, and we'll put it as a tornado emergency just to show you guys. This is only a test coming up here, but yes, I can issue it manually. So if I click spawn alert,
New information.
It does
This
put it
tornado
on the
warning
screen.
has been upgraded.
and yes, tornado warnings do have the siren. And see, if I do the same, I can also I'll just put test again. We also have, it also does a sound for destructive thunderstorms, like destructive severe thunderstorm warnings. Does this.
A new destructive thunderstorm warning has been issued.
Yeah, it does do those. Alright. So Jake is ready. I am ready. I need to put the special weather statement back on the screen now. But yes, that's just a demonstration of that new system for you guys. Rate it in the comments. What? Did you check to? Yeah, did you check to make sure that yeah, RWT is turned on? Guys, you're gonna get another alert here. I need to put the special weather statement back on the screen.
Warning, a new special event has been reported.
Yeah, check to make sure the required weekly test is turned on. Alright. So I think you should get it this time. Why is there a hair on my ass? There's a hair on the ass of my pants. What the fuck? Oh, it's a dog hair. That explains it. There's dog hairs all over. What? Yes, this is streaming through OBS. So everything you see on my camera, despite it being reversed, it's not reversed, but it's all going to YouTube. It'll all be saved. So I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to you if you're ready. Whenever you are ready. Right, I'll keep it on my camera for now. Tell me when you're ready. Okay. Why am I able to play all the sound effects from Pancake Central? Oh, of course he has this. Please, yeah. I still have your soundboard muted from last time you did. It's because the last time you did the siren, remember? Yeah, so chat, we're back to the same thing where we are running so well and the stream has enough internet that the YouTube studio is literally giving me suggestions saying that yeah, the stream's current bit rate 10,075.67 kilobytes per second is higher than the recommended. So hopefully we should be good on the time when I leave. As long as the Ethernet doesn't accidentally disconnect from people in the apartment moving around, we should be fine. North Platte is getting slammed by rain. Just rain. Again, you're going to see the weather radio view just because that's the only camera I have now. I used to have the Skycam camera, so I could have used that one to show my face if I wanted. But so yeah, North Platte is getting pretty slammed here with just some rain. Overall storms out there in the west and central Nebraska. We'll keep you posted on that. Still, special weather statement is going to be in effect for another 9 hours. It does look like we do have a new camera stream. Let's go over to Ontario WX. Alright. So hopefully it goes off this time. Yeah, and I don't know if, yeah, hold on. I don't know if you can see it, but my ER50 is flashing the WX light, so it is on alert standby now, too. I didn't forget. Okay. Oh boy. What the hell? So yours goes off here at 11 Central Time, and mine goes off at 11:17 Central Time. Yeah, and then mine goes off at 11:17. So after that, we would have to wait 17 minutes. And if we're going off of the KBWX weather radio, KBWX 9, that's actually supposed to go off at 11:05. But I don't know if we have a stream available for that one right now. We don't have an IP stream available for that right now. Because I can't really get it from here. The station, I don't know why. There's an empty radio station right out of like Lincoln, Nebraska, and so it's sitting in a hollow, and so it's very shitty from here. I could get it, but my radio would probably be saying there's no signal. What? For some reason, I don't understand, Jake. Why did they do the required weekly test during the Tornado Awareness Week? Why did they do that at 10:30 instead of the regular 11:17? Well, I know that the test happened on radio, weather radio, TV, and sirens. But why did it have to happen at 10:30? Oh yeah, because they had to match it with the sirens. Because the sirens go off at 10:30. I see. I'm a dumbass. I wonder if they'll do a 1050 hertz attention tone today. Bruh. Our next test is, I think, the second to last Thursday of next month. So we'll try and catch that. All right. Yes, 10:55. Me asshole. Why is your cord knotted? Why? God damn it. What the fuck? Does that even transmit anything? Oh, I see. How? How do you plug two power cords into the radio? Oh no. Boom. Boom. Don't do that at home, kids. And stop sticking knives into the outlet, kid behind the screen. Wait, what? Wait a minute. Wait, what? Oh my god, you are gonna die. Is it gonna blow up the battery or something? Oh. Fuck you. I don't think that's a battery anymore. Boom. Big boom. Wait, what? I mean, that'd be a fast way to charge it. It's 10:57. You have 2 minutes, I think. 2. Yeah. I remember the one time it actually went at 11:17 was when I recorded it when I went to school and I left it here to record at my desktop. And I forgot that the ER50 goes off for 3 minutes, so I didn't hear the entire alert. All I heard was into the mic. Yeah, what I did was I plugged in the frickin' ER50 via aux into. Why? No shit. That's why I didn't get any part of the tornado awareness test. Was because I plugged in the ER50 to aux, and I had the view on the WR120, that exact one you have, and it went off, but the ER50 blasted its tone through the frickin' aux cable, and so I just heard that for 3 minutes. And then all I heard after that was the end of message tones. Yeah, that's my story. Anyway, get ready, guys. Here it is. Not directly now, but in a few minutes. It could happen at any time. I can't hear it. Turn off your. Turn off your audio suppression. Turn off your audio suppression. No. No, like turn off your audio suppression on Discord. That's what it is. Go to your go to your settings and go to mic settings and go to like turn off audio suppression. Like turn off crisp. Or wait, hold on. Go to your. Yeah, there. Now I can hear it. Yeah, I can hear it now. It's just. Yeah. Oh no, the camera froze. Shit. Okay, it's back. Here we go, chat.
Hello? Are you gonna test?
Okay. Now the desktop audio cut out for a minute. Your desktop audio is working now.
Probably cover it a bit.
Your audio. Stop cutting it out. There it is.
Bruh.
Bruh. Wait, what the fuck? Why didn't that activate? What the fuck?
Okay, well, fuck you, WR120.
I think it's because you have very shitty signal.
It usually works with my signal.
Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes what the WR120 does is it misinterprets it as just static. Because the WR120 can tell when it's on a poor signal or not. Okay. Well, at least you got the test. The radio didn't go off.
I got the test, but the radio didn't go off.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The WR120. But that's the thing. Midland made it so that the WR120 can tell between a shitty station or a regular station. So it may have misinterpreted the headers for static. Because it does do that to ensure it doesn't go off, like, mistakenly. I don't know. Let's go ahead
That
and...
was a failed.
Yeah, that was a fail.
The
What?
next test I'm probably gonna catch will be in the summertime.
Yeah.
But I'm going in the backyard for a bit.
Yeah. So if you want to stay on, we're switching to my stream now.
I will definitely stay on.
Alright. Hopefully mine
Make sure I can
works.
hear the radio.
Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna switch my camera. Or I'm gonna switch my mic over to my camera. Okay, so you are now gonna hear me. It's gonna be very shitty, but this is the mic you're gonna be able to hear. I'm gonna test the audio.
Hey, look, there's two birds fighting in my backyard. What do I do?
I don't know. Where's my charger? There it is. I'm gonna charge the lab mic while we're doing the test.
What the hell happened here?
Ass. That's all I can explain that. So I have
we haven't used that pool in like 2-3 years.
Among Us. Oh shit! I thought holy shit! Your camera reflected off the WR120 and it looked like the warning light was on for a minute. God damn it! It's just like
Imagine
wait.
the WR120 is going off right now.
It will here soon. Sometimes the National Weather Service has like accidentally hit the RWT button a little too early and it'll go off like right at 11. Let me go test the audio though. So I'm not gonna be able to hear you. I'm gonna go click this.
Stanton and Wayne. Dense fog advisory has expired.
You can definitely hear that.
Visibility has improved across the area.
I'll leave that on.
This is NOAA All Hazards Radio Station WXM20 in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Balls.
The current time is 11:04 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area.
So I'm gonna leave the ER50
Rest
turned
of
off so
today,
it can still.
mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers this afternoon. Highs in the upper 60s. North winds strong to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 20%.
Oh!
Mostly
Shit, my
cloudy.
phone slipped out of my
A
pocket.
chance of showers until midnight. Then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the lower 50s.
Shit.
North winds around 5 miles an hour.
We got about
Chance of rain 30%.
12 minutes left.
Thursday, mostly sunny.
Oh shit, I
A
muted the
chance of
TV.
showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs in the lower 70s.
Alright,
North
chat,
winds
be
5
ready.
to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday night,
There's only
partly
4
cloudy
people
until
watching.
midnight, then clearing. Lows around 50. North
least
winds
right now.
5 to 10 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Friday, sunny, warmer with highs in the lower 80s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour.
This is my
Friday
VR.
night, clear. Lows in the mid-50s. Saturday through Monday, mostly clear.
Ready.
Highs in the upper
Why does the ER50 say it's 11:04? It's 11:06!
Monday night, partly
I'm
cloudy
there, right?
until midnight, then mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain
Oh my god.
40%.
Oh, never mind. They're not doing
Tuesday,
that. Okay.
partly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. A chance
Okay,
of
at
showers.
the time that it's nearing, it's about to go off.
Chance of rain 40%.
I'm going to take
At
off my
11
headphones.
a.m.
I'm
in
gonna
Lincoln,
go,
it was partly sunny. The temperature was 62 degrees, the dew point 50, and the relative humidity 64%. The pressure was 30.180.
So the test here is happening at 11:17.
Across eastern
11:07.
Nebraska, at
10 minutes
Plattsmouth,
left.
it was sunny with a temperature of 62. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 64 at Omaha, 62 at Beatrice, and 59 at Columbus. It was cloudy with a temperature of 63 at Nebraska City, 53 at Grand Island, 53 at Norfolk.
If my
and
WR120
63
fails,
at Fremont.
then there's something wrong.
Here are some observations from across the region. At Cheyenne, rain was falling with a temperature of 52. At Concordia, Kansas, it was mostly sunny with a temperature of
I'm
61.
gonna take off
It
my
was partly
headphones. I'm
sunny
gonna go
with
over
a
there. and
temperature of
put it in
59
my
at Sioux Falls, 62 at Kansas City, and 61 at Denver. It was cloudy with a temperature of 63 at Des Moines and 56 at Northland.
I'll just
At
stay here and
Valentine,
record from here.
rain and fog were reported with a temperature of 51. Once
set up
again,
another
at
tripod
11
window.
a.m. in Lincoln, it was 62 degrees under partly sunny skies.
Partly sunny cock.
This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast Nebraska, and southeast Nebraska. For today and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this
Oh
time.
god, I gotta be
And
quick.
now
It's
the
about to be
extended outlook for the
11:10.
period Thursday through Tuesday, the probability for widespread
Oh my
hazardous
God.
weather is low. Spotter information statement. Spotter activation will not be needed.
I gotta get ready.
Dense fog advisory information for the following counties.
There's not even a dense
Nebraska,
fog advisory anymore. Why are you still repeating that?
Butler, Cass, Cedar, Colfax, Douglas, Gage, Jefferson, Johnson, Knox, Lancaster, Madison, Odo, Pawnee, Pierce, Platte, Saline, Sarpy, Saunders, Seward, Stanton, and
Oh
Wade.
shit. I
Dense fog
No,
advisory
no,
has
stop,
expired.
Stop it!
Visibility is improved across the area. This is NOAA All Hazards radio station WXM20 in Lincoln, Nebraska.
the
The current time is 11:09 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast for the Lincoln area. Rest of today, mostly cloudy. A slight chance of showers this afternoon. Highs in the upper
There we go.
60s.
Okay, this one's recording.
North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 20%. Tonight, mostly cloudy.
Alright, we got
Chance
two
of showers
sources
until
recording.
midnight. Then a slight chance of
Let's
showers
get ready.
after midnight. Lows in the lower 50s.
11:09.
North winds around 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday, mostly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the
11:09. If my
afternoon.
WR120 fails, then
Highs
there's
in the
something
lower
wrong.
70s. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain
ER50's on,
30%.
WR120's on. Let's
Thursday
do
night, partly cloudy until midnight, then clearing.
this.
Lows around 50. North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour until midnight, becoming light and variable. Friday, sunny, warmer with highs in the lower 80s. Northwest winds around 5 miles an hour. Friday night,
11:10. 7
clear.
minutes.
Lows in the mid-50s.
It's not 11:08. Hurry up.
Mostly clear.
ER50.
Highs in the upper 80s. Lows
I
around
need to
60.
reset the time on both these.
Monday night, partly cloudy until midnight. Then mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, partly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers. Highs in the upper 80s.
70s.
Chance of rain 40%. At 11 a.m. in Lincoln, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 62 degrees,
partly
the
sunny.
dew point 50, and the relative humidity 64%. The pressure was 30.1
11,
and falling.
9/11.
Across eastern Nebraska, at Plattsmouth, it was sunny with a temperature of 62. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 64 at Omaha, 62 at Beatrice, and 59 at Columbus. It was cloudy with a temperature of 63
You're gonna see-
in Nebraska
you're gonna see
City,
reverse
53 at
required
Grand
weekly tests
Island,
on your end.
53 at Norfolk, and 63 at Fremont. Here are some observations from across the region. At Cheyenne, rain was
Hurry up!
with a temperature of 52. At
Let me the
Concordia,
mic cut out.
Kansas,
What the fuck?
it was mostly sunny with a temperature of 61. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 59 at Sioux Falls, 62 at Kansas City, and 61 at Denver. It was cloudy with a temperature of 63 at Des Moines and 56 at North Platte.
Okay.
At Valentine, rain and fog were reported with a temperature of 51.
12, hurry the fuck.
Once again, at 11 a.m. in Lincoln, it was
It's not 11:10!
under partly sunny skies. At 11 a.m. in Lincoln, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 62 degrees, the dew point 50, and the relative humidity 64%. The pressure was 30.18 inches and falling. Across eastern Nebraska, at Plattsmouth, it was sunny with a temperature of 62. It was partly sunny with a temperature of 64 at Omaha, 62 at Beatrice, and 59 at Columbus. It was cloudy with a temperature of 63 at Nebraska City, 53 at Grand Island, 53 at Norfolk, and 63 at Fremont. Here are some observations from across the region. At Cheyenne, rain was falling with a temperature of 52. At Concordia, Kansas,
Who is
it was
making
mostly
rain
sunny
pulling
with a temperature of
Why do you
61.
comment a winking emoji?
It was
and
partly
say, what
sunny with a temperature of 59 at Sioux Falls, 62 at Kansas City, and 61 at Denver. It was cloudy with a temperature of 63 at Des Moines and 56 at North
Come
Platte.
on, it's 11:13.
At Valentine,
Where's the
rain
test
and
at?
fog were reported
Where's my
with
singing
a
headers?
temperature of 51.
Give Daddy a
Once again, at 11 a.m. in Lincoln, it was 62 degrees under partly sunny skies.
his same headers.
This hazardous weather outlook is for portions of southwest Iowa, west central Iowa, east central Nebraska, northeast
We've been going for
Nebraska,
an
and
hour and
southeast
37
Nebraska. For today and tonight, no hazardous weather is expected at this time. And now the extended outlook for the period Thursday through Tuesday. The probability for widespread hazardous weather is low. Spotter
This is low of all
information
hazards.
statement. Spotter
Radio clock,
activation
boing, boing,
will not be
signal.
needed. Dense fog advisory information for the following counties in Nebraska:
Oh,
Antelope, Boone, Butler, Cass, Cedar, Colfax, Douglas, Gage, Jefferson, Johnson, Knox, Lancaster, Madison, Odo, Pawnee, Pierce,
Okay,
Platte, Saline,
11:14.
Sarpy, Saunders,
3
Stewart,
minutes.
Stanton, and Wayne. Dense fog advisory has expired.
2.5 minutes.
Visibility has improved across the area. This is NOAA All Hazards Radio Station WXM20 in Lincoln, Nebraska. The current time is 11:14 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Now for the official National Weather Service forecast.
Not 11:13. Hurry the fuck.
Rest of today, mostly cloudy.
11:15. 2 minutes.
A slight chance of showers this afternoon. Highs in the upper
Any minute
60s.
now could go off.
North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour.
Sometimes it happens a
Chance
minute
of
or two
rain
early.
20%.
I'll stay quiet now.
Tonight, mostly cloudy. A chance of showers until midnight, then a slight chance of showers after midnight. Lows in the lower 50s. North winds around 5 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday, mostly sunny. A chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon.
Where?
Highs in the lower 70s.
Give me
North winds 5 to 10 miles an hour. Chance of rain 30%. Thursday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then clearing. Lows around 50.
This is the real weight.
North
real
winds
time.
5 to 10 miles an hour
This is what
until
it's like
midnight,
recording this.
becoming light and variable. Friday, sunny, warmer with highs in the
1
lower
minute.
80s. Northwest
10
winds
minutes.
around 5 miles an hour. Friday night, clear.
Oh,
Lows in the mid-50s.
my balls hurt.
Saturday through Monday, mostly clear. Highs in the upper
It's
80s.
gonna be loud as fuck in my ear.
Lows around 60.
My ears are gonna be going.
Monday night, partly cloudy until midnight, then mostly cloudy with a chance of showers and thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the mid-60s. Chance of rain 40%. Tuesday, partly sunny with a chance of thunderstorms. A chance of showers. Highs in the upper 80s.
It's not
Chance of
11:15.
rain 40%. At 11 a.m. in Lincoln,
Come on.
it was partly sunny.
11:17.
The
There it is. Let's go. I did it!
This is the National Weather Service in Valley, Nebraska. The preceding audio signals and alarm tones were a test of NOAA All Hazards Radio Public Warning Alarm System for transmitters across eastern Nebraska and southwest Iowa, as well as neighboring portions of Kansas
I
and
think it works.
Missouri. During potentially dangerous weather situations, specially built receivers are automatically activated by the signal to warn of the impending hazard. The alarm tone causes weather radio receivers to be turned on automatically, alerting you to the impending emergency broadcast. Tests of the warning alarm system are conducted each Wednesday at 11:15 a.m.
Why do I hear
If there is a threat of severe weather, the test is then postponed until the next available non-severe weather day. Once again, this has been a weekly test of the NOAA All Hazards Radio Public Warning Alarm System. We now return to our regular programming. At 11 a.m. in the
Oh, you don't silence on the test, huh? I see how it is.
temperature was 62 degrees, the dew point 50, and the relative humidity.
Oh, it's only the ER50 going now. That explains it.
Holy shit!
Well, shit.
I don't understand. Yours didn't go off, but mine went off. I have no.
Mine isn't staticky. I mean, mine is staticky.
Yeah, that's fair. Hold on, I'm gonna go do an outro to the test. I'll post this one to TikTok, but I'm not posting any more to TikTok. Hold on. Required weekly tests.
Fuck you.
Yeah. if it was a fail for both of us, I think I don't know. I think
There's something wrong with me right now.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, it would make sense. I mean, it would kind of make sense if both of these failed at the same time, or at least a bit off, because they're both my radios, I guess. I mean, because I got this one a bit later than the other one that you have. So if yours failed, mine would have failed like a bit after, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Even if it did fail, it would be different. It would be the national weather system.
Yeah. I don't know. What if Environment Canada just used false headers that whole time?
Why the fuck? I'm pretty sure Environment Canada has an actual aspect, which is really weird because Alert Ready.
Alert Ready doesn't have same headers. What do you mean?
Why not?
I don't know. I think Alert Ready is just issued with the API system.
I think that's how it works.
Yeah. I don't know. But yellow advisory light. I'm gonna switch over to my lav mic now. This audio is very shitty. Watch this. Welcome back, chat. So that was the end of our required weekly test. The radio's probably going to have it on here for another 5 minutes. Sigma. I think that's the last.
Radio. What if I bring my radio out here in the backyard?
What if it just now is going off now? Like it just.
Let's go check.
Wait,
Let's go check.
what if it took so long to process that it's just now going off?
Let's go check.
Oh boy. Here, hold on. I'm gonna switch you over.
I'll go back out in a minute. Let's go check.
I don't hear anything. God damn, that's a voice crack.
Well, maybe.
Ah! Why does yours already sound lower pitched than mine? I don't understand. Anyway, you're gonna watch me put my camera back. Okay, just undo this. Skiddle-a-diddle-a-doo. Men Sigma Riz. Don't ask me what I mean by that. And we're done. No, we're not. Now we're done. Now we're done.
Caleb, should I go swimming?
Yes. Oh boy. Let's check your SPC for today. Hey, it's nothing. And what about the tornado threat? Oh wait, we don't have a tornado
What did
threat.
I just find?
What?
What the fuck is this?
I don't know. It's Paw Patrol. What the fuck? Hey, Jake.
What?
I did your request.
What request? God damn it.
Let's do a quick up. Can I please have my mouse back? Thank you. I'm gonna bring you to the cross view coverage screen. We're gonna take a quick up to date look
Oh
at
my god.
my cop. So chat, what should I get for dinner? Should I use my Taco Bell gift card?
Taco Bell is ew.
I got that like during school and I haven't used it yet.
Oh yeah, because you're in grade 9 now.
Yeah, I'm going into grade 9.
That means you're officially old enough to get a job.
But I have a job.
Even though you already have a job. You can work at fucking McDonald's or something if you want.
I honestly may get another job just to make more money.
A side job is good.
Yes. McCook.
Hire.
McCook is getting rain.
This stream, fuck the SPC Outlook, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah. Well,
I'm taking over KBS now.
wait a minute. So we're going to do a quick weather update here really quickly, though. We do have, again, showers and thunderstorms will make their way into Lancaster County by later this evening. Still going to keep an eye on that special weather statement for Dixon and Dakota, Nebraska, because we are monitoring brief cold air funnel clouds expected in the early evening. Isolated. But the main topic on this one is isolated to scattered showers forming due to updrafts that are forming along subtle boundaries situated across most of the region may produce brief funnel clouds. And any funnel cloud that develops expected to be weak and not touch the ground. However, if you feel your safety is threatened, please seek shelter. I said please, not please. Yeah. These showers and thunderstorms will make their way to These showers and thunderstorms will make their way into Lincoln later this evening. Do you have anything else to say, Mr. on WX? All right, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Wait.
What the fuck? All right. What? Bruh.